Hi guys, my name's James, I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and today I'm going to show you a bit around my Modix BIG-60. Let's have a look what the Modix BIG-60's got. You got a print size of 600 by 600 by 660 high. At the moment I'm running a Super Volcano with a 0.6 nozzle and running a 0.3 layer height. For my purposes, PETG, ABS, PLA obviously, is no drama for the printer. So, the engineering alone of the way everything fits together on this printer is quite amazing. All the parts are machined. It all just fits together like the perfect jigsaw puzzle. Everything just fits into place, which is very satisfying for me. Let's just have a look at some of the way it's built. So it's a full 40/40 aluminium extrusion with a 3mm composite aluminium panel for the enclosure. So, quality of components. All your belts on the whole machine are gates. Basically, they're gonna just go forever. Look, don't quote me on that, but they're really good. Then you've got your 40/40 aluminium extrusion, which is basically framing the whole machine, rigid as, not moving anywhere. It's a must. It's an option. They're casters. Genuine Highwind linear rails. A must. If you're going to go precision, look, you can get sheet rails, go Highwind, beautiful, lovely. The aluminium bed. Super smooth, super thick, warms up super quick, runs on your AC power. You have the integrated BL touch system on this, which when you do an auto level, it will probe the whole bed 100 times, give you a beautiful mesh. It's just a pleasure to print with. I sort of like, once you tune in this machine with your slicer, it's one of those where you can hit play and walk away. I've got so much confidence in my BIG-60 now with my current profiles that's what I do. These are big prints I'm running. This one's got 35 hours left. So I'm 35 hours in, 35 hours left, and that's all on your screen there. No need for glasses. The screen, the touch screen's huge. The way you control it is either by the touch screen, or better yet is the web interface. We're basically connected now straight to the Modix, and it's giving us some data and stuff like that. Got everything you need here. You can control your fans, you can control your temps. Everything is super easy, and it works all the time. Setting your Z offset literally takes you 30 seconds. Well, give yourself a minute. With the duet and the way the guys at Modix have programmed this up with all the easy to use macros, I'm telling you, they're my best friend, these macros. Z offset, 30 seconds, I'm done. So everything comes flat packed, and it's all packed up nicely. You get extras of everything, so you don't have to stress out if you shred a bolt or something like that. Here's the good thing. Online manual. Now, this online manual, I give it a 10 out of 10 for interactability and usability and whatever you want to call it. This is possibly one of the best manuals ever written. Let's go. Mechanical assembly. Chassis assembly number 1. Here we go. Pretty straightforward. It's saying in step 1, we're going to be making the enclosure, which you can't really see. It's on the inside there, but I did show you that 40/40 extrusion, which you can see right there, which is really hardy. It's top stuff. That's what you're building in step 1. It's I just want to run through this because it's quite important to have really good instructions and things. And it's basically, if you remember the old Lego guides and things like that, it's fantastic. I mean, it just spells it all out, what you're taking out of the bags, what you've got to have in front of you, and voila, videos, close-ups of things that you might not be able to interpret that well through the instructions, close-up pictures, and they hit the buzzer with this. That's top stuff. I like that. Everything's really spelt out correctly to you. Like that little gap there, and you'll see more of this stuff as you go through it. And yeah, there's the more videos of it. And mind you, this is just for step one. So you've got videos galore. It's step-by-step telling you. It's saying, yeah, it's probably the best instructional manual for a machine of this type that I've ever used. So hats off to that. On Modix support side, end user support's been really cool. Had an issue after the build where my gain tree, my X gain tree was a bit jittery, and they straight away acknowledged that I had an issue with this actual cable here, which wasn't supplying enough current to these two motors that you can see, one here and one there. It was out in Express International Post, and I'm in Australia. It came within about 5 days. I was super impressed. Got the machine back going, no dramas. Email support's been pretty fast. I think about 12 hours, about a 12-hour response for me. So this impressive person model in front of us is, if you haven't guessed it, it's Walt from Breaking Bad. Now, interesting, I've played around with different kind of nozzles and I've got different kind of outcomes. Walt here is printed in 0.3 layer with a 0.6 nozzle. Then we get on to me experimenting with bigger nozzles. So we have a 0.8 nozzle here running at a 0.4 layer. I was just checking out what we could get away with here. A bit rough for me, this kind of nozzle selection. So that was done in the 0.8 nozzle, 0.4 layer, but then his arms were done in a 0.4 nozzle, 0.2 layer on the Modix, and they are exceptional. They came out really beautiful. That's his other arm there. I did that in the 0.2 layer, 0.4 nozzle. His head was done on the Modix in the 0.4 nozzle, yeah, 0.2 layer, which pretty cool, pretty cool. What else can we have a look at? We can have a look at now a 1mm nozzle pushing out a 0.65 layer, and yeah, it's running the super volcano on the Modix. Really welded this all together, and quite happy with that.